why we can't speaking, why we can't speaking, because we don't practice speaking, because we don't practice speaking. The only mistake is not speaking. The only mistake is not speaking. The only mistake is not speaking. You can compare with this thing with Hindi. So many people in our country understand Hindi, but they can't speak Hindi. Why? They don't practice speaking Hindi, but they understand Hindi. Why? There was so many videos, so many movies, so many web series in Hindi. For that reason, they understand Hindi, but they can't speak Hindi. Why? They don't practice speaking with mouth, with tongue. For that reason, they understand Hindi, but they can't speak Hindi. So, what is the only reason can't speaking in English? The only reason is we do not practice speaking English. The only reason is not speaking English. So, what should we do? We should do start to speak English. The only one thing we have to do. The thing is we should start to speak in English. Doesn't matter how many mistakes you do. This is never matters. Matter is to start. When you start, gradually it will grow. Gradually it will grow. Can speak English. You can speak in every day at least 30 minutes. And this is right. For speaking, you have to watch so many English tutorial, English video. This is right. You have to listen so many English tutorial for speaking Hindi. Sorry, for speaking English. It is said that speaking is all about listening. Speaking is all about listening. Why? When we listen, that time we can observe where what kinds of sentences is used or is being used. That time we can understand, we can observe where should we use what kinds of sentences, how can we express our feelings, emotions, experiences. So, for speaking English, what should we do? For speaking English, number one we have to do to start speaking. Whatever you see around with you, you start to speak that thing. Doesn't matter how many or how much mistakes you are doing. Matter is to start speak English. After that, you have to listen at least 30 minutes or 1 hour English tutorial or English videos. What kinds of videos or what kinds of content you like, you can watch that kinds of videos, that kinds of tutorial, but it have to be in English. Number 3. Whatever you listen, try to express that thing by your own words. Try to express that thing by your own words. I am again telling, try to express that thing. What kinds of videos you watch. Try to express by your own words that thing. After 1 month, after 2 months, you can feel comfortable with speaking English and with listening English, because your subconscious mind will catch gradually all kinds of things what you are listening and what you are speaking. When you start speak, your tongue move. After so many times moving with your tongue, automatically your tongue will start to speak English, and automatically your mind will start thinking in English. So I suggest you, if you want to speak in English, at first you have to start speaking. At first you have to start speaking, because speaking comes from speaking. Speaking comes from speaking. Speaking comes from only speaking. And with that thing means, with speaking you can listen various kinds of English tutorial. If you want to speak in English, you have to watch English tutorial. It will help you so much in speaking English. So you can do these 2-3 things if you want to speak in English.